Hello nail fam and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Mrs. Trying to Nail It, and today I'm going to try and nail my mom's nail set. So my mom has been my one and only client, in parentheses, and I really appreciate her allowing me to film too, because once I started filming, I realized exactly how much I stop and talk, and I really need to get that under control. So just for reference, it takes me about 2.5 to 3 hours to do her nails now, and I've been doing them probably consistently the last 3 months, doing them every 2 weeks. So just for reference, I am still a beginner, and she's the only other live person I do this on because I am learning. And no, I do not charge her, because in Texas, you cannot charge for any kind of services without a license. Getting into today's video, I am starting off with my Stephanie e-file and my Young Nail safety bit at around 5 to 7 RPMs, and I'm just taking down the design that we did last time. My mom has a combination of some nails being a hard gel and others being just her natural nail with the gel polish on top. So I am being careful to take that down without damaging the natural nail. She's been doing really awesome and her nails have been growing, but we do have a couple breaks that we need to fix. Seeing this right hand got me really excited, because this is the first time that everything was still stayed put, everything is nice and flat, there's no lifting, no chips, no nothing. That's really exciting for me. This is exactly the feeling I want every single time I do somebody's nails. I want it to be beautiful, I want it to last long, but this is the first time her whole hand was like, yes! And I've been doing her nails since December of last year, so patience, take your time, but it'll happen. So I did a quick dust off, and now I'm checking the lengths, and I see that that thumb is a little bit longer than the other thumb, so I'm just cutting it down to match and then starting my shaping. I still don't really know how to do like nail lengths, like what to call them, so let me know down in the comments how you structure your nail lengths. Like if you're charging and you're a nail tech, how do you tell what's short, what's medium, what's long? So right here, I know they don't match, but I just want to get like a mental picture in my head for those first two, and then compare the rest. And this is one of my mom's favorite parts, is when I take the needle bit and just clean out all the crusty dusties underneath the nail to make it all fresh and clean again. With shaping and filing, I'm going in with 150 grit zebra file from Young Nails and just shaping and getting everything ready, lifting up the sides because her nails tend to grow and arch down. So I'm just lifting those back up and then rebalancing the edge of the hard gel. My mom really prefers a square to a tapered square. She has really nice, long, narrowed beds, so she can pull off square really nicely. A quick tip that I've learned, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I feel like I get a straighter edge by switching with my hands. I'll use both left and right hands to file. I don't know if anyone else does this. Let me know. Now that I got the shape of the nails that are there, I'm going in with my magic wand and pushing back the cuticles, and then I go in with my ball bit and really clean up the cuticles. My mom has eczema and pretty consistently super dry nail beds, so I just try and really clean up all the dead skin and regrowth, so just to make sure that there isn't any lifting. Now I'm cleansing with some Light Elegance cleanser just to clear up the pads to see where I'm at. Now we're ready to start with application. I'm going in with the Young Nails Protein Bond on every single nail and just kind of covering the whole thing because there's a mix match of natural and hard gel, and I just want to make sure everything sticks. I do 2 coats on each nail. This time I'm using the Light Elegance base coat. My mom has recently had a few breakouts, so I'm just using the least reactive formulas I can. Normally I don't worry about it, but I just want to be extra careful because her fingers break out so easily. So I'm just doing the first quick coat and flash curing, switching back and forth. 10-15 seconds is fine. I just want to make sure that it doesn't move. And then once I have all 4 of the fingers done, I cure for a whole minute. Since my mom likes to keep her nails long but really thin and natural looking, what I'm doing is I'm using the base coat, the gel, and the top coat to kind of build my structure, kind of like a structured manicure. Now onto the 2 broken nails. While her other hand is doing its full minute cure, I'm applying forms to the index and middle fingers so that I can apply hard gel. I'm using the Cover Pink hard gel from Young Nails because it is the only gel I have. In the future, I will be looking into some HEMA-free hard gels just for people like my mom who are really sensitive and may have developed an allergy. So I'm using the tube and just making tiny circles and starting back into the cuticle area because it's really, I'm going for more of an overlay with just a little bit of an extension. to cover the difference in length. Tiny circles, swiping back and forth, maintaining contact as much as possible, and then I go in with the sculpture brush to just kind of clean up my lines. And for some reason, I'm swiping on my paper towel. I guess I'm just so used to acrylic, but don't swipe on a paper towel because it has fibers and that will get stuck in your gel. Get a palette if you can and swipe on a clean surface. After I cure that for a minute, I notice that there's a divot that I am just filling in real quick with the tube. While that's curing, I move on to the other hand. It really saves time to just keep going back and forth and be working as much as possible. My dream table, I hope to have 2 lamps so I can just quickly switch out. That'd just be so awesome. Anyone else think it's super satisfying when you pull off the form? And it's about this time that I realized I probably should have done the hard gel nails first. But I am just shaping them up now and getting ready to finish the next process. The other tip I can give you, especially if you're like me and you have ADHD, is try and be fully present in the moment. Stop trying to rush through the steps, because you'll see here in a minute that I missed like a bump on this nail that I could have filed off right here instead of having to go back with my e-file and fix it. And don't forget to match up the fingers. They should look like they belong on the same body. Now that I think I'm done, I'm going in with the base coat again and making sure I have a solid base to start putting on this gel polish. We went with Bunny Bro from Young Nails. It is a metallic pale pink that I think is just so pretty and really goes with her complexion. There was just so much lint everywhere that I just decided to give the nails another clean swipe to try and get the rest of it off. You can see here that I am starting to rush a little bit, and I just encourage you to just take a deep breath and try not to rush it. You'd think sitting with my mom I wouldn't be nervous, but it's actually the opposite for me. Anybody else get more nervous trying new things in front of their family? And right there is where I start to realize that the bump is there, and you really just need to practice. I wish I could tell Mrs. like, trust your gut. Instead of having to go back, just fix it now. Go back in. You'll save time in the long run. But I didn't. So here we are. I'm wiping off the tacky layer. I'm doing it on all the fingers just because I know the dust is gonna stick, and taking care of that bump. Especially with this Bunny Bro color, anything metallic is really going to show any kind of flaw. Now that we have 2 coats of the Bunny Bro, I'm going in with the Young Nails Cream Clay Metallic in the color Mouthy. It's a really pretty first layer, pulls like really cute hot pink, and then the more you add, the deeper the purple gets. I really love it. I really love all the metallic colors, to be honest. But I'm just using the number 6 brush from the Young Nails brush set and doing a chevron smile line. She wanted something different that she'd never done before, but she's not the type to get like super crazy either. So just a little pop of color was good enough for my mom. As I was working, I noticed it was kind of like arching too much, more than I wanted, so I went in with the number 1 brush just to make a solid straight line, and then used the number 6 to fill in. So she just wanted a pop of glitter at the very end, so I added a little bit of the Microwave Gourmet on top. And here is the final result. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this with people. I am so close to 200, and thank you so much for getting me there. I will see you in the next one.